Yo, 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 yo. Once again, it's the Spree Speaks, man. I'm back with another episode of the Spree Speaks. Um, got a got a question for you guys in this segment, man. What's a better movie? What's the better movie? The Temptations or the Five Heartbeats? Man, what's the better movie? Oh man, I got to tell you, if I was picking me personally, man, it's tough. That's a tough one for me, man. It's tough. It's tough. I like both movies. Both movies were phenomenal to me. Obviously, The Temptations is a true story. It actually happened. The Five Heartbeats, fictional kind of, sort of. Man, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say, man, I'm leaning more toward the Temptations, but I love the Five Heartbeats. Like the Five Heartbeats is like the man. That's like the it's the Five Heartbeats for me, man. Five Heartbeats for me. I gotta say the Five Heartbeats because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm thinking about certain parts of the Five Heartbeats, right? That's just man. Oh man, like the part where Eddie slides in and grabs the mic. You can't get that. That's like, you know what I'm saying. That's one of the dopest parts. But then now the part on the Temptations where I'm trying to think where David Ruffin comes in and grabs the mic and then does, sings this song and then runs off stage and they chasing them and like you ain't in and then they get backstage and you say, oh, you said I was a temptation for life. Oh, to say you ain't a temptation no more. Yeah, that part that's probably about what and what. But then again, the other part on the Five Heartbeats where Eddie's singing the song and it takes more than love. It takes more than love to be. That part right there, the man, the lady sitting in the seat and she shaking. Man, that part right there probably was that wasn't the best part, but that was one of hands down the best parts of the movie. That part, man, was dope. Then I love the part where once Eddie got out of the group and he showed up. They were leaving the show, and he showed up and he had the old clothes on, and he said, "Bing," and they were like, "Man, like that part there." He was trying to give him some money. He was like, "Night like this, I wish." That that's got to be the class. That's got to be a classic part of the movie right there, where he did that, man. That part was hard. That was hard to see, man. With him being who he was, that was hard to see. That was almost like David Ruffin in the crack house selling the Lincoln. Well, give me what you got. Give me some more. You know what I'm saying? That man. Those movies, man. Both of those movies are great movies, man. They both just great movies. But I think for me, the Five Heart. I think the comedy aspect of the five, even with um my office hours, Big Red. My office hours are, that Man, that was hilarious. Then I like the part where the man was teaching them. He was like they was teaching the dance routines, and Dresser was like, "Man, if you ain't like what I was doing, you could have came and said something to me." And Sarge was like, "Hey, let me see what you got." And Dresser hit him with the, and Sarge say, "That's what I thought. That ain't shit." That was hilarious. Then Sarge was hilarious. Sarge was hilarious. Sarge was on the stage. Sarge say, "Hold my cane, I go outside and kick both of his ass." Sarge was hilarious. He really was. But the Temptations, I think a lot of people gravitate more towards the Temptations because, like I said, it's based on a true story. And if you're a fan of the Temptations and you really you a Temptations fan, then the movie is like the movie is what it is. Like the singing, the acting. I think the hardest part of watching the Temptations for me, knowing that it was a true story, was seeing Paul commit suicide. You know, seeing Paul go through what he went through, and taking his own life, and watching David deal with the demons he was dealing with was tough to watch. But then I think the hardest thing, the toughest thing to see was when Melvin died. Like I think when Melvin died, well, you know, Otis lost his son. That was tough to see. But when Melvin died, I think that really just took the soul out of a lot of people. Like Melvin was the heartbeat, the soul. Like Melvin was like the one who, when shit was bad, Melvin was like, yo, he was the steady, you know what I mean? Like Otis kept them together, but Otis was more business. Like Melvin was a lot more friendly, like, you know, brotherly, like, you know, I love you, like, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so that whole journey, man, they went through together. The two of them, man, Melvin and Otis, man, that whole thing they went through together was dynamite. That was amazing to see the two of them go through that journey that they went through together. I didn't realize until I watched that movie just recently. They lived together for a lot of years. They were living together, Otis and Melvin, and so I was like, wow, they was really tight, man. They was close. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of see why people would probably prefer the Temptations over the Five Heartbeats. But the Five Heartbeats, man, that movie, even that man when he was singing in the church toward the end of the movie, when Robert Townsend went into the church and saw him, man, I feel like going on, man, that right there was a fitting way for him to end, you know, for him to finish up after the way things happened with him in the group and stuff like that. So I just think it was phenomenal, man. For the both of them to be able to come back and be, you know, around each other and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my take, man. That's how I break the movies down. I love the Temptations. Don't get it twisted. I love that movie, but the Five Heartbeats is, man, that's probably one of my all-time favorite movies. Like, that's in my top five. Five Heartbeats is definitely in my top five. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely in my top five, hands down. Now that we broke those two movies down, there's two more movies that we gonna break down, and we gonna get off into two. It's two movies, two actors. So the first movie is Ali, who was played by Will Smith, and the second movie is Ray, who was played by Jamie Foxx. Now I'm gonna tell you, Some of y'all ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. And that's cool, cause yeah, it is what it is. I'm a Will Smith fan. I'm a Will Smith fan. I've always been a Will Smith fan. I'm gonna always be a Will Smith fan. I know some of y'all used to be fans until the Oscar thing happened, and some of y'all probably, the jump ship. Some of y'all don't like his relationship with his wife or partner, whatever you call it. But let's be real. Let's call it what it is. The man is talented. His resume speaks for itself. He's a phenomenal actor. His work is impeccable, with the exception maybe a few movies that weren't really that good. But for the most part, he's dynamite. He's a dynamite actor. He's in my top 5. For real. If we talking about, I mean, obviously we can say top 5 black actors, but he's in my top 5 period. I'm a huge Will Smith fan. I'm a Jamie Foxx fan. A huge Jamie Foxx fan. I love Jamie Foxx. I love what he represents. I like his talent. I like his skill set. I like the fact that he's able to sing and act. I like Jamie. I like Jamie. Now let's get into these movies. First off, it's not easy to play a celebrity, right? Like Ali ain't a regular person. He ain't. You got to be, for you to play Ali, you got to have the goods. Like you got to have the goods. You know what I'm saying? And I thought watching that movie, I ain't seen it in a while, but I may watch it tonight. I may watch that mug tonight when I get off this segment. But when I saw Ali for the first time, the very first time I saw it, I was completely blown away. One, because it's an autobiography. It's true story. It's a man's real life testaments live on the big screen. So there were a lot of things that I saw I didn't know. A lot of things that happened to him that I wasn't aware of. And so the movie was phenomenal to me the first time I saw it. Now the second time I saw it, it was great again. But I got the second time, when you watch something more than once, you get a chance to really look and dissect stuff and really see, the ins and outs. And I thought Will Smith was incredible in that movie. He was incredible in that movie. Some of the part from his pizzazz, his personality, his persona, his style, his rhetoric, he was on point. I don't think anybody could have played Ali better than Will Smith played Ali. That's my opinion. I think he did better than anybody could have did in that role. Now, Ray Charles, just like Ali, man, major figure in the world, in the black community, colossal dude. It took a major dude to be able to play Ray Charles. Like, let's be honest, man. Ray Charles is a one-of-a-kind talent. To be blind and be able to do the things that he was able to do was incredible. And so that's why it's going to surprise everybody at my pick. But I think the movie Ray was a better movie than Ali. Yep, I said it. I think Jamie Foxx played Ray Charles better than Will Smith played Ali. And Will Smith is my dude, 50 grand, he's my guy. But let me tell you why I say that. First of all, to play a blind man is difficult. That's hard. That's hard. But to play a blind man the way Jamie Foxx was able to play Ray Charles was damn near impossible. Damn near impossible. That movie, hands down, there ain't a lot. There's only one movie that I probably could think of that I would say was better played. I'm talking about a biography, like a true story that was better than Ray, and that's Malcolm X with Denzel. That's the only movie that I could honestly say I would say that was a better biography than Ray. Jamie Foxx, man, it was that dude was absolutely incredible in Ray. That dude was absolutely incredible in that movie, Ray. And we've had some biographies. You know, people have done an amazing job. Um, you know, from the Aretha Franklin to Ike and Tina, Angela Bassett to uh, Miles Davis, Jimmy Henry. We can go on and on. But Ali and Ray were two of the best biographies I've ever seen at a theater. Ever. Ever. Hands down. Jamie Foxx, man, you get brother, you him. You him. You know what I'm saying? And so, and now don't let me leave out Will Smith in The Pursuit of Happiness was phenomenal too. You know, that was an amazing movie. But Ray, you win. You win. So that's my breakdown on the movies. That's my take. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Desprez channel on YouTube. One word. Desprez channel. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. As always, you guys are phenomenal guests, man. You guys are phenomenal. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next cast. Later.